Arceus is one of the strongest Pokemon ever, and there's no denying that. I can tell you about his insane base stats of 120 in each stat and how utterly busted that is. We can even talk about the insane coverage moves he gets, like Rock Slide, Flare Blitz, Earthquake, just to name a few. And let's not even get started on sword stats. This Pokemon was built to be broken. He just has it all, and for the first time in Scarlet and Violet history, mythical Pokemon are now legal to play on the ranked ladder, meaning that I can use our friend Arceus to climb the ranks. The team that I'm using is centered around two different restricted Pokemon, Arceus and Zamazenta. This set gives Arceus the Choice Band to allow it to hit opposing Pokemon for massive damage. Pairing this up with strong coverage moves means that Arceus is just doing damage straight out of the gate. The Zamazenta on this team is playing more of a support role with supporting moves like Wide Guard and Protect. It's also EV trained to be a little bit more bulky, and the Terra type is a more defensive Terra type. Chien-Pao is also here, but this one's a little bit strange. Most Chien-Pao that you'll see have max attack, max speed, and usually the Focus Sash item. This one is the complete opposite. With EV investments in HP and special defense paired with an Assault Vest item and a defensive Terra, this Pokemon is surviving a lot more hits than you expect. This team also has Flutter Mane, built to be more tanky on the physical side than usual, with support moves like Icy Wind and Taunt. It can still do tons of damage though with the combo of Terra Fairy plus Moonblast if you need it. Finishing off this team we have Raging Bolt and Amoonguss, both built in pretty standard ways, with the Raging Bolt being able to do tons and tons of damage. The rental code for this team will be in the description, as well as the Pokepaste for this team if you want to copy it for yourself. I'm thinking he's going to send out Eternatus on the first turn, but I'm not sure. Urshifu Incineroar, okay. We are kind of screwed against this Urshifu, because he can take down my Arceus in one go, he can take down my Chien-Pao in one go. I want to swap Arceus into Raging Bolt. I'm going to hit a Terra Poison here, and I'm going to use Ice Spinner on this Urshifu. We want to protect both of our Pokemon because I'm really scared of close combat right there from this Urshifu. He went for his Terra too, okay. What Terra type? Ghost? I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. He went for Fake Out into the Chien-Pao slot. That's very fair. And what is he going to go for here? Close combat into my Raging Bolt. Okay. That did a lot. What? I'm going to go for a Draco Meteor into this Incineroar slot, and I'm going to throw a Sucker Punch into Urshifu. He went for Protect, okay. That's pretty fair. So a Sucker Punch is going to do nothing because he used Protect. And then Draco Meteor, this hopefully will take out the Incin. It was pretty close, okay. I probably should have just doubled into the Incin, but it's okay. He's going for Parting Shot here. He's going into Clefairy, okay. So that is a little bit of an issue, but we should be okay. I'm going to hit a Thunderbolt into the Urshifu slot, and I am also going to go for a Ruination into this PP. Yeah, he went for Follow Me, so we're going to lower his health to half, and then we're going to see what we can do from there. There we are. He went for Close Combat into the Raging Bolt. I'm perfectly fine with that. We are going to put pressure onto this Clefairy. So I'm just going to throw a Heavy Slam into the PP. And then I'm also just going to Ice Spinner the Urshifu slot. He went for Helping Hand. Okay. I don't even know what he's going to go for here. He's probably going to go for Close Combat into my Zamazenta. Heavy Slam will take down this Clefairy. But at what cost? Because he's probably going to use a Close Combat here, and we are... Yeah, bye-bye Zamazenta. Uh-oh. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I wasn't really using my brain. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Our best bet is to just spam Earthquake with our Arceus. And on turn 1, I want to hit a Sucker Punch into this Urshifu. He went for Fake Out into the Chien-Pao. That's perfect for me. I'm okay with that. And then we're going to hit the Earthquake. How much is it going to do? Nice. That's what we needed. I'm hoping now that his final Pokemon is Eternatus, because then he's going to be weak to my ground type attacks. Which Pokemon is this? It is Eternatus. Okay, that's really good for me. Let's just check our speed stats. 190, 189. So, our Chien-Pao will hit first. So we can go for Earthquake, because of course we're choiced. But before this, I'm going to go and I'm going to hit I'm going to hit a Ruination on this guy. He went for Protect, okay. That's very fair, actually. There's not much I can do. I'm going to be taking down my own Pokemon here. Bye-bye my own Pokemon. Bye-bye Chien-Pao. We only have one option. We can just spam Earthquake, so we're just going to keep doing that. How much is this going to do? Not bad, that's just under half. Sludge Bomb, it did just a little bit less than half, but it also did poison my Arceus. We need to take him down with this Earthquake. Okay. Okay, he just cancelled the battle. We take that. Let's go. Whimsicott and Incineroar, okay. He's going for a different approach. I didn't really expect that. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to go for a Double Edge here. Or an Extreme Speed. I'm going to go for Double Edge. And give up the speed advantage. I'm also going to Body Press this Incineroar. He's going to fake out the Zamazenta slot. Okay, my guess is, yeah, he was going to go for Tailwind. And now let's see how much Double Edge does. It should bring him low. Okay, yeah. And now we can just turn it up. We can just invest heavily into the Incineroar slot. I want to do that. And I want to just throw everything that I've got into Incin. He's investing his Terra already. Okay. Which Pokemon will he invest in? Whimsicott? He's going to Terra Ghost. Yeah, okay. So, I didn't really expect that. But I guess that he thinks I want to take down his Whimsicott. But the thing is, I'm going for Incin. He went for Endeavor. Okay. That's very fair. Double Edge will do a little bit of damage, and our Arceus will get took down, which a little bit rough, but there's not a huge amount we can do in that situation. Body Press should take down Incin. Good. We're gonna have to think about how to play this time. I kind of want to hit a double protect and see what he's gonna lock himself into. And then if he goes for Dazzling Gleam, we can just wide guard with our Zamazenta. He went for an Encore? Oh shit. Yeah, no, this is kind of rough. This is actually like really, really rough for us right now. I know he's going to probably Encore, so I would like to wide guard before he does that. Just so that if he does go for Encore, we can block this Miraidon's Dazzling Gleams. He went into the he went into Raging Bolt. Okay, Dazzling Gleam does get blocked though at least. But still, this is kind of rough. I'm not even going to lie. This is like really rough. We're going to have to swap into the Mushroom. I want to not use Wide Guard, but I know that I have to. My guess is that he's going to switch his Miraidon into Kyogre here. And the Whimsicott is going to use Encore. Let's see. He did switch his Miraidon. And he did switch it into Kyogre. Okay. Let's see if he tries to Encore me right here. Amoonguss is in. We hit the Wide Guard. Is he going to use Encore? That's my question. He did. He did. We called it. We called that play correctly. I just want to hit a Sludge Bomb into this Whimsicott, to be honest. And then we'll just throw a Wide Guard out because we're trapped into it. He went for Endeavor on my Zamazenta, and then he went for Thunder. Okay. Okay, that hurts. That really hurts, actually. This Whimsicott has been the bane of my existence. I should have knocked him out way earlier, but it's okay. We will find a way to play around it. I don't want to Terra my Amoonguss here. I want to hit a Spore into the... I'm going to hit it into the Miraidons. Nah, I want to get rid of Miraidon. Then we're going to Terra Electric and T-Bolt this Kyogre. I want to put this Miraidon to sleep because I feel like he's going to be the more annoying Pokemon. And if we can just shut down this Kyogre and take him out, that will be our best play. Because he might protect his Kyogre, which I don't want to see. He did go for Protect, okay. That's on me. That's a bad play by me. He went for Dazzling Gleam too. And now we're just going to put him to sleep. T-Bolt, of course, went into the protected Kyogre that you can't see on the screen because Raging Bolt is just so tall. I had a brain fart. Okay, I feel really stupid now, I'm not gonna lie. As you should, you've made the same mistake 2 videos in a row. Okay, now we're gonna put him to sleep. Same play. We are going to put him to sleep this turn. Now that there's no electric terrain, he will go to sleep. Origin Pulse, fuck man. Yeah, no, it's over, it's over. I really just misplayed. I made the most heavy misplay that I probably could have as well. Yeah, no, that game was just rough. I did not play how I should have played. I just heavily misplayed that game, to be honest. It's one of those where I look at it and I go, why did I put him to sleep in electric terrain? I thought that Arceus' Double Edge would take him out, but of course it didn't take down the Whimsicott. And then he just caused us so much trouble throughout the rest of the game, and it's just... I should have probably just went for him on that second turn. Well, let's see, what are his first 2 Pokemon? Okay, Zamazenta and Rillaboom. I don't know, I feel like this situation is relatively favorable for us. It's not a situation that I hate. We could always protect and do a little double scouting, but I'm worried that if I do that, he's going to use Iron Defense. I'm a little bit worried about that, so I'm going to double into the Zamazenta. I'm going to Body Press and I'm going to T-Bolt. He's going to invest his Terra super early. Which Pokemon is he going to Terra? He went for the Zamazenta. What Terra? It's Terra Fighting. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. He's probably going to start using Body Press. Or maybe he just knows I'm going to attack him. I'm assuming that's the case. The Rilla went for Fake Out. Of course, we flinch. And then he's going for his own Body Press. Okay. Please don't take me out. Clean, clean, clean. That was scary, I'm not gonna lie. And then T-Bolt did about half. Okay. Not bad. Thunderbolt did a lot more than I expected it to. So what I'm gonna do here is I think I want Raging Bolt to be the centerpiece of this game. I'm gonna Terra Electric and Thunderbolt, and then we are going to hit a Protect on our Zamazenta. I'm using the Terra Electric just to ensure that I take down this Pokemon, because I'm not confident that I'm going to take down Zamazenta with a Thunderbolt. His went for Body Press into my Zamazenta. That's really good for me. We're taking down the Zamazenta first. I'm assuming that Rillaboom is going to use Stomping Tantrum into my Raging Bolt, which will do a decent amount of damage, but I'm not terrified about it. He went for U-Turn, okay. I'm not upset with that. He's bringing out the Calyrex Shadow Rider, okay. I've already just protected my Zamazenta. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt into this Calyrex, and I'm going to throw out a Wide Guard. Because I've got a feeling that he just wants to go for a Fake Out into my Raging Bolt and Astral Barrage. So we just want to protect from that by using Wide Guard, yeah. He made the exact move that I thought he was going to make, and because we went for a Wide Guard, it means that he didn't do that much damage to us. I'm going to throw out another Wide Guard just to be a little bit safe, because I'm so worried about the Astral Barrage doing so much damage to us. He went for Astral Barrage again, yeah. So we blocked it again with Wide Guard. It's one of those things that we just have to respect. Because he's went for it twice, I don't know if he's choiced or not. He might be choiced. I'm assuming he just has Life Orb though. Let's see. Okay, he's Focus Sash. Is he? No? Okay, we're just not getting the ranges today. Okay. What is his final Pokemon as well? I'm going to hit a Thunderclap into this Calyrex slot, and then I'm going to Body Press this Urshifu. I think that's the plan here. He switched out his Calyrex. Fair enough, he's going into Rillaboom. And now let's see what his Urshifu wants to do to me. We went for Body Press. That did quite a bit to him. He went for Close Combat into the Raging Bolt slot. That's very, very valid, because Raging Bolt has just been such an issue for him. Grassy Terrain is gone, which is good for us. And now I'm going to go into Arceus, because I want to threaten this Urshifu with an Extreme Speed. There's a part of me that really wants to click Flare Blitz here. I'm not sure if that side of me is going to win though. Like, I really want to go for it. I'm going to Flare Blitz this Rillaboom, and I'm going to just Body Press the Urshifu. He's going to use Fake Out on one of my Pokemon. Yeah, he went for the Arceus, so he's going to Close Combat the Arceus, is my guess. But we're also faster with Zamazenta, so he's kind of just shot himself in the foot there. I'm not actually that worried about Astral Barrage right here, because our Zamazenta's a little bit more healthy, and our Arceus is immune to it. So I'm going to Flare Blitz this Rillaboom, and then I am just going to hit a Heavy Slam into this Calyrex slot. I'm not really worried about Astral Barrage. I'm assuming he's probably going to go for Psychic into one of my Pokemon. Hopefully Zamazenta, because we know in the back we have Fluttermane, and Fluttermane can do a lot. We went for Psychic into the Zamazenta. That's perfectly fine by me. We go for Flare Blitz into this Rillaboom. It didn't take him out. I'm really shocked about that. We did get a burn though. The burn might come in clutch, depending on how much damage he does here. Let's see. Woodhammer? He's going down because of the burn, so I'm gonna take it. Let's just play it nice and safe, nice and simple. I'm gonna throw a Flare Blitz into this Calyrex, and then we are going to go for a Shadow Ball into the Calyrex. We don't need to do anything extra, we just throw our moves at him, and we win. And since we have the booster energy on Fluttermane, I'm assuming I should be faster than this Calyrex. That's just my assumption at least. So this should probably be a forfeit. Yes. We take that. He's leading with Arceus and Weezing. Okay. It's not really the lead I was expecting from him, but it's a lead. I'm going to go for Terra Electric, I'm going to Thunderbolt this Weezing, and then I am going to throw a Spore into this Arceus slot. Arceus went for Protect, okay. I'm not actually too upset about that. I was a little bit worried he was going to go for a Swords Dance, to be honest. That's the main reason I wanted to Spore him. T-Bolt does... Okay, I think the crit mattered there. I think the crit mattered, but we take that. That's really good for us. What Pokemon is he sending out now? He's sending out his Koraidon. Okay. This, of course, means that Amoonguss is in a very, very scary situation. Like, we do kind of just struggle against this Koraidon, I feel like. But I feel like he wants to bait me into attacking Koraidon. So I'm going to Thunderbolt this Arceus. And I am going to Rage Powder my Amoonguss. I'm going to bring all the attacks into him. He went for Flare Blitz. That is going to take us down. But at least the recoil on it will be quite a lot. We did Rocky Helmet damage. And then the recoil is going to come in and... He's past half. What the? Snarl. Okay, he wants to lower my special attack. He's also got Throat Spray. Okay. How much will Thunderbolt do? I'm guessing about half. That's my guess. Okay, that's pretty good. I want to bring in my own Arceus because I want to threaten this Koraidon with an extreme speed. That's the biggest thing that I want to do. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Arceus slot, and I am going to extreme speed this Koraidon. He's investing his Terra. Okay. Which Pokemon is he going to Terra? I'm guessing Arceus into Terra Ghost. That's going to be my best guess. Terra Fire, what the? Okay, it doesn't make a difference, but I didn't expect the Terra Fire. Protect on the Koraidon, okay. Fire Blast, which Pokemon? Okay, he went into my Arceus. Ooh, we tank that. We tank that. That's so good. Honestly, that's probably the best tank that we've had today. And now we take down his Arceus, and it's a 2 against 3. We have our Zamazenta in the back. What is this? Flutter Mane, okay. I want to go for a Thunderclap into this Flutter, and of course I'm trapped into using E-Speed, so I'm just going to throw it into this Koraidon slot. He tried to go for the double. He tried it. Okay, I really respect that. And then Thunderclap connects, okay. How much is it going to do? Ooh, that's good. That's some good damage. He's going to go for Moonblast into the Arceus slot. Perfect, because we were trapped into E-Speed. I am so happy with that. The battle was cancelled. There we go. We did it. We played it really clean, actually. He's starting with Hooper and Indeedee. Does Hooper get Expanding Force? He does. Okay, this might be a Psy Spam Hooper. We're gonna Moonblast, and we are going to Terra Electric, Thunderbolt the Hooper slot. We're gonna double into this Hooper, because I'm kind of worried about Psy Spam. Like, very scared, actually. He went for Protect. No. He's getting up Trick Room. It's over. It's over. I'm so screwed. Okay, get the Trick Room up. Yep. We're playing on the back foot this game. We are playing very far on the back foot. I could have just taunted the Indeedee as well. We need to just... I'm just going to throw the same shit at him. Throw the same moves at him. He's going to use his Terra. What is he going to Terra? And into what type? He's going to go for his Hooper. What type is he becoming? A Psychic type. Yep. This might be a little bit over. Follow me. Yep. And then he's going to go for his little Expanding Force. Yep. Please, if you can do anything, just take one hit. I learned today that Hooper gets Expanding Force. Arceus, you need to go huge here, okay? I believe in you, Arceus. You are God. You can do this. The issue is he might have Gallade in the back, and I'm worried about that because I don't want to be locked into a spread move, but also I kind of need it because he's going to go for Follow Me. So we're going to Wide Guard, and we are going to Earthquake here. We can just keep spamming Wide Guard and keep cycling the Earthquakes. Follow Me? Yeah, you thought you were cheeky. You thought you were cheeky with it, okay? God, what the fuck does this do? Shed its guard with its target. Wait. I'm just made out of paper now, though. Okay, I see. Let's keep going. Let's just keep Wide Guarding, keep Earthquaking. I just want to keep throwing damage at him. And I'm hoping that he'll keep trying to get greedy and keep going for Expanding Force. That's what I hope for. He's probably going to switch into Gallade now, is my guess. Petulant, okay. Is he going to go for Expanding Force? Come on. Yeah, you got greedy. You got greedy. Okay, a decent amount. This Petulant is a lot more tanky than I thought he was going to be, though. Okay, we hit the third Wide Guard. Are we going to run out of PP? Is this what's going to happen? Is he going to go for a Poison Gas here? If he goes for Expanding Force again, it would be so funny. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Malignant Chain. Okay. We did get poisoned. We're on a timer now. Hyperspace Fury. Okay. Okay, he learned. Okay. Yeah, this might be over. Come on, you can hit them, Arceus. You can hit them. Nope, nope, it's over, it's over. Okay, I will accept defeat here, I will accept defeat. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed, comment below what restricted you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one.